friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Mary, aka A Wholesome Discipline, and today is our lucky number 13th installment of the Nooner series. Yes, the Nooners, infamous for getting you sweaty in less than 30 minutes. I love these exercises, you guys. You know, I basically do them barefoot. You don't have to. It's just a way to kind of break up our movement patterns, especially where cardio is concerned, where we can kind of be going in one direction, moving our bodies in a very specific way. Let's break out of our casts and add some variations into our movement diet. It's awesome. So do what you can, do your best. You know the drill with that. Also, guys, today we will be using weights, but in kind of a different way than maybe you're used to using. You'll see. If you don't have any type of hand weight, get a big old heavy can of soup, something you can hang on to, just to add a little variety. And of course, most of these you can do without any weight at all. And I will show you the modifications. It's very simple. We're going to keep it simple. We're going to keep it quick. We're going to keep it moving. Grab your water, grab your towel, and let's get moving. Okay, so here's the whiteboard of doom. Who named it that? That's just rude. But yes, that is our plan. We're going to do things a little differently today. I've got 9 exercises. We're going to run through them together quickly and then do it again. So sometimes I like to do this just to mix things up a little bit and to make sure that if there's a move that you didn't feel super confident with the first time, you can come back and nail it the second time. We're going to start with our side tap. As per usual, breathe. So how's it going, you guys? Welcome back to the living room. Sorry, I haven't had a chance to tidy up. I'm on a little bit of a time crunch today. It's been a really crazy couple weeks. I think it's really important that we stay moving together, stay active, work out some of the stress we might be feeling through our exercise. So I'm really glad to see you here with me. All right. So from our side tap, we are going to do 3 exercises without the weight. So make sure your weights are nearby, just FYI. So from our side tap, we're going to move into a squat leg lift. Squat leg lift. So a big thing about a good squat, high knees out behind, nice and far. You want to be able to lift your toes. Breathing simple, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Hang in there. So we're going to keep it quick, keep it moving. Good. Making sure your heart is lifted, your tailbone is slightly tucked beneath you so that your lower belly muscle is working to protect your spine. Good. Last 2 on each side. Good. Last set. All right, guys, we're going to move right on in to the knee repeater. So we're going to start with the right knee. Okay. So it's going to look a little like a lunge. 3 and switch. Left side. 1, 2, 3, and switch. So I'm going nice and slow at first so you can get the hang of it. 2, 3, and switch. All right, so picking up the pace. So it's basically 3 knees and switching sides. The quicker you go, the more cardio you get quickly. That's okay. If you need a little time to literally get your bearings here, good. We're almost through with this. Switch. Never told you I'm a dancer. Y'all know this. Good. And last set on each side. And switch. Good. Side tap. Good job. I was kind of trash at it, but that's okay. Got my heart rate up. That's the whole point. All right. So standing side crunch, very simple. Knee comes out to the side, right? Catch yourself. And you're going to catch yourself in a little bit of a baby squat. And by that, I mean you're not going all the way down, but it's almost like horse pose, right? And you're going to lift and squeeze. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Hang in there. Hang in there with me. And of course, you can make it a little more exaggerated, Really squeezing the elbow towards the knee, working through your obliques. Good, beautiful strength through the knees. Okay, making sure you're protecting them using your hiney. Good, last 3, last 2, and last set. Good job. Side tap. Well done. Grab your dumbbell. And I don't mean your partner in life. That's just rude. All right, so the weight I'm using today is 8 pounds. If you've got a 5er, you got a 10. The 10 might be a little heavy unless you're very strong and used to it. All right, so we're gonna do a dumbbell swing. Now you've seen me do this with kettlebells maybe, but with dumbbell, you just hold the end. Make sure you got a good grip. Try not to white knuckle. But a nice steady grip. And for our swing, what I like to do is do a couple little practice, just kind of get the momentum going. And then really, the hiney takes over. Legs are nice and wide. Good. And this is all about that tailbone drawing a line from the wall behind you to the floor beneath you. So it's a hip thruster. While the weight is in your hand, this is not an arm exercise. This is all about the hiney and the hips. Keeping that tailbone beneath you, protecting your lower back by using your belly. We're almost through it. You never want the dumbbell to go overhead or whatever weight you're using. You want to be right in front of the heart, right, stopping right at shoulder and then back. We're almost there. Last 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right. So we're going to do an overhead jack press. What the heck is that? That's a lot of words. So the overhead press is like this, from the heart, overhead. Be really careful here, guy. We can really mess with the architecture of our rotator cuff if we're not careful. You just want to bring those hands right overhead, not way out behind you, okay? Right overhead and back to the heart. Elbows stay close into the body, like that. And then we add the jack element, right? So you put them together. Good. Can you do it? Now, if the jumping is too much, you can do sides. You know the deal with that. Breathe. We're almost there. Hang in there with me. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Well done. Side tap. Hold your weight. Whew. Good job. Those are hard. I kind of put the hardest thing right in the center of the action here. Okay, moving right along through our list. Okay, so this is going to take a little coordination. So we're doing our skater. Let's do the legs first. So our skater lunge, side to side. We do this all the time. Stepping out, getting really serious about the glute, right? Catching you, right? You're sitting back, right on. So we got this. This might be plenty enough. Don't worry about the weight. But if you're with me today with the weight, okay? So the opposite hand, we're just tossing the weight from side to side, catching it out to the side. Does that make sense? This is a coordination killer. You can do it. Hang in there with me. All right, and of course I'm stepping back. You don't have to. I find that it helps to kind of counterbalance with that wide step back. Plus it's great for your butt. Good, we're almost there. Skater toss. So the switch, the hand switch happens out to the side. If that makes sense. Good. Last 4. Last 3. And last 1. Good job. Side tap. Well done. Okay. Now we're going to take it to the floor. All right, as we let the heart rate come down just a little bit, I'll explain what the heck is this. This is the burpee frog raise. So don't be scared. If you, if you hear the word burpee, people can get real freaked out. So we're gonna grab both our weights. I'm shifting down to the 5ers. So in burpee, we go from our plank and jump into a frog. Now, just learning how to do this might be your work today for our interval. But if you have got this, then you can also do a raise. Okay, so burpee frogs are like this. You don't stand up, you don't do the hop. But for my friends with really tight hips, this is the work you have to do before you can do the burpees comfortably. All right, 30 seconds on the clock. Let's go. Hang in there. Breathe. Those weights don't come up past your shoulders. You're staying right in that heart space. Good, we're almost there. These are tough, but you are tougher. Once again, if you need to break this move down, break it down. You'll get there with me. Maybe not today. Last 3. Hang in there. Last 2. And your last 1. Well done. Breathe. I never thought I'd be so happy to see a plank row jack as I am right now. I'm very happy to see it. Okay. So, moving into our next exercise. We're so close, you guys. So next we've got the plank row with jack. Now, feel free to skip the jack. If the plank row is a completely new movement to you, worry about that one first. The jacks are kind of extra. But the plank row, or sometimes you hear them called renegade rows. You step into plank, and you've got your hands on your weights directly below your shoulders. Let's step the feet out a little wider than the hips. So here's the row. Side to side. Right? So your work here is to not collapse, right? Using your core, keeping the elbow in to the sides of the body, and of course maintaining a nice plank. So now we're gonna go row, row, jack, jack. Switch hands, row, row, jack, jack. So your jacks don't have to be super big, but it's out and in, out and in. So hang in there and alternate the arms. Good. Hang in there. Breathe, breathe. Almost there, guys. Breathe. Good. Last 2. Jack and jack. Good job. Drop the knees. Breathe. We're almost there. We have 2 more, and then we're going to repeat the menu, and then we are finished. We are so close. Okay. So we're coming to our high knees. We're going to come all the way to the back. Now I have to give credit where credit's due. What's her noodle from legalieze? She had this up. I've seen this move before. I've done this move before, but it had been a minute, so it was really, oh yeah, that's a good one. Cassie, that's her name. Okay, so guys, we're combining the bridge glute which we all know how to do, right? That lift and squeeze, heels on the floor. This move, and we're gonna combine it with a fly, just like that. So when you take your bridge, you're gonna squeeze up through the glutes, and then as you inhale down one vertebra at a time, release the arms back down towards the floor. Take it slow, really laying that spine down slow, lowering the arms down slow. Beautiful work. Carving out your arms through the front. The lower, the slower you go. Good. We're almost through with this interval. Hang in there. Bring those weights together right over the heart and back down. Last two. Good, guys. Last one. Well done. That's a good job. We're going to drop one of the weights, hold the other. Bring it right over the heart. We're going to release the legs up, and we're just going to take a baby V up. So you're lifting the shoulder blades and lifting the tailbone off the floor. You're bringing that weight to the front top of your ankles. Hang in there. If you've got more tiger in the tank, you can open for a wider V up. See where you are, just as long as your lower back is staying in contact with the floor. That's what I care about. You're not hyperextending those elbows past your ears to the floor. We're not doing that business. We're not in that business. We're almost there. Last three. Last two. Good job, you guys. Last one. Well done. All right, grab your water, grab your drink, and we're about to go through our list again, and then we're finished. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready to do that all over again? I promise you, it will be easier this time because you know what the heck we're doing. You've got the roadmap. Things go easier, faster. You've already been there once before. Just do your best, guys. These exercises get so much easier with practice. All right, so obviously I'm starting in the side tap. Breathe. All right. Squat, leg lift, squat, leg lift. So we're keeping the legs pretty narrow. Those feet are at least hip width, maybe shoulder width apart. And you're not trying to kick the leg. You're just trying to lift the leg, if that makes any sense. You're not really trying to, extend the knee. You're just trying to work your abductors here on the side. Good, we're almost through with this. Hang in there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Knee repeater. All right. So we're bringing that knee up and down. Catch yourself in your heel in the front. That heel is really, and 3, switch sides. I'm going real slow at first, but you know we pick up the pace. Switch sides. Switch. Switch. 2, 3, good. This feels a little like aerobics, remember that? I realize I have viewers that are younger than I am, which always surprises me, who maybe didn't do the Jane Fonda. They just know her as that funny older lady on Grace and Frankie. For real. So, don't look up Jane Fonda in Vietnam, y'all. Still some real hard feelings around that. Most of my hard feelings around Jane Fonda are because of the workouts. Good, and last 1, 2, 3. Well done. And side tap, breathe. Standing side crunch. So last time I believe we just kept the hands up, bum, bum, bum. Now we're gonna add the arms, a big circle, and catching yourself in that little baby squat in between. If this feels too dancey, too coordinaty with the arms, feel free to go back to the original kind of cactus shape. Just make sure that you're standing tall, that you're not flipping forward. We're almost there. Hang in there. I like the big round arms. I took an African dance class years ago, and I remember this was a big player. So fun. Knees are kind of out to the side. Good. Last two. Last one. Good job. Side tap, breathe. Okay. Grab y'all dumbbell. All right, guys. So, once again, whatever kind of weight you got, no weight at all. You don't have to have a weight for this. But these swings are some of the best low impact cardio you're going to get. So there is an infamous photo of one Miss Jillian Michaels on the internet showing a kettlebell swing with improper form. Now she has denied, basically saying that the picture that went viral was her showing what not to do. I don't know if that's true, but let's take her at her word. What you don't want to do is round your back like this. You never want this to be happening. Back stays nice and straight. All the work is in the glutes. Good, we're almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. All right, so jack press. Oh my God. So remember our overhead press? Just like this. Okay, and of course our jacks, just like this. We put them together, and we got 30 seconds of cardio madness, mayhem. Good, breathe. Hang in there. Need to modify, step to the side. Okay, shoulders hurt, don't worry about the arms. Stay with your jacks. You do what you need to do to keep moving. We've got 10 seconds left. Hang in there. 3, 2, 1. Good job, side tap. I'm not going to lie, when I saw that I write these menus the day before, you know. I saw that this morning and went, oh. Let your heart rate come down. Breathe through your nose. Out through your mouth. Good. In through your nose. And out through your mouth. So here's the coordination challenge today with the skater side lunge with the toss. Remember this? So if just getting into skater lunge is hard enough, work on that. And you know, we will use the opposite hand, right? So we're just using it with the weight, okay? Hope that made sense. Good. Picking up your pace if you got it. Hopefully your ATP has kicked in. That's your natural second wind. It's a chemical reaction. It happens. It's what we're looking for. Now, I've never been the person getting the dopamine hit from exercise. That is not me. But I definitely have experienced the ATP bump. Good. We're almost there. So hopefully you're feeling it too. Breathe. You will not feel it if you're not breathing. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Yes. Yes. Get your breath, and I'll meet you on the mat. All right, so now it is time for the burpee frog raise. Now, you know who you are. If you just need to work on the frog jump part without, don't worry about the weights. Okay, in fact, grab your small weights. If you have a choice, I have 8s and 5s. You don't need weights at all here. But, so we come into the weights being beneath the shoulders, we jump into a plank, frog, lift. Just like that. Nice and easy, really at each point. Since this is a compound exercise, distinctly different exercises, I need you to breathe with each one, giving your body a chance to get the oxygen it needs, and to be careful and thoughtful, landing in those heels. Good. We're almost there. Y'all are doing so well today. I know I'm a little bit on the struggle bus myself. Last 3. Hang in there with me. It's 2. And of course, our last one. Hallelujah. Good job. All right, bringing the knees to the floor. Catching your breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. We're training our heart. Good. Guys, we're so close. We only got 3 exercises left. So, yes, unfortunately, of the 3, we do have one that includes a jack. So, this is the plank row with jack. Remember this one? So, we step into a plank, bringing those weights directly below the shoulders. Elbows are not locked. Row, row, jack, jack. Alternate, row, row, jack, jack. Hitting the clock. Row, row, jack, jack. Don't get too hung up on the alternations, okay? It's okay if you get it a little mixed up. You're still moving. Being careful and strong and breathy. Almost there, last one. Boom, boom, jack, jack, good job. Drop those knees, breathe, hallelujah. Okay, transitioning to your back for the chest fly glute bridge. Once again, word salad. Oh yes, but they all make sense when you know what's what. So grabbing your weights, we're gonna put together that bridge with a beautiful, slow, strong chest fly. Release. Once again, those elbows are soft. You're digging in through your heels especially, and we're laying that spine down slow, using your deeper belly muscles. So the exhale is all about the hiney. The inhale is all about your core. Of course, the arms are slow and strong. Try not to white knuckle. We can get real grabby with the weights, keeping it soft in the hands. Good, we're almost there, guys. Take it easy. It's not easy, but approach it lightly. You got this. Last 3. Last 2. Squeeze it up. And your last one, feel it in your chest, strong. Good, release down slow. Well done, y'all. We got one more exercise. It is our V-up. Taking a couple of deep breaths here. All right. Okay, so your V-up, you guys. Weight is in the hands over the heart. You're gonna lift your legs. And really, the whole business in your V-up is trying to get to as few vertebrae on the back as possible. Keeping the shoulder blades down and the neck long. Exhale, pulling the belly button into the floor as your spine smiles. Hey! Now your abs may be crying, but your spine is smiling, creating a little C shape through the back, or a V shape, if you will. Now, taking it a little deeper, if you got the tiger in the tank, you got this to burn. Releasing those hands overhead, but not out of your peripheral. Arms stay long. Back stays on the mat. If you really struggle with keeping that lower back on the floor, take my Pilates classes, guys. Not to try to sell you. I'm just saying. I'm here to tell you, not sell you. Good. Last 4. Last 3. Such a great move. Last 2. And your last 1. Well done. Dropping that weight overhead, bringing the hands to either side of the hips. We're going to bring the feet in close to the hiney. Open the palms. Let's look from side to side. Stretch your neck. Good job, you guys. Well done. Let your heart rate calm down. Nice and slow. Good. I want you to hold on to your knees or behind your knees and roll yourself up. Nice and slow. We're going to cross the ankles. Sitting up tall. Good. And take a twist. Really letting the shoulder blades drop down the back as you breathe. Ooh, I got sweaty. Good. Other side, take your time. But yeah, you guys, I teach those Pilates and I teach 2 yoga classes a week and 2 Pilates classes a week every morning on Zoom. Good. And they're so much fun. I love them so much. They've kept me sane. Anyway, I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you for working out with me. Please let me know if you like this format, what you want to do. I'm here to work out with you. I need workout buddies. Be my body buddy. Drink some water. We'll see you next time. Have a beautiful day.